How's it going, everyone? In today's video, it's going to be an in-depth guide on how to change the hard drive in your Gen 1 PlayStation 4. You have a gloss panel right here with a PlayStation logo, and it also says Sony in the front here. Put a little bit of pressure on the top and slide it towards the left. It'll pop out like this. You won't have any more seams here, and it could just lift out. Like so. After that, you'll see 1, 2, and 3 screws. They're all T8 screws, and there are security bits. So you need to get a security bit with a hole in it. Go inside the screw, turn counterclockwise, and the screws will come out. They are the exact same length, so you can't mix it up. Once those are all done, you simply want to push it back towards you, and it'll slide out. These are standard 2.5-inch SATA drives, so you can swap it with a SSD of any kind. It's all up to you. In this particular case, we're going to be upgrading my 500GB Seagate drive to a Toshiba 1TB. It's purely up to you. You can upgrade these with SSDs like I said before. In this particular case, we're replacing with a 1TB. Hard drive is held in with 4 Phillips 1 screws. You can use a standard screwdriver or a precision screwdriver. It's totally up to you. On all the screws, you're going to want to be turning counterclockwise and being careful not to damage the rubber grommet on the case. Once all screws are out of their home, keep in mind the place of the hard drive that it's placed, because you're going to want to orient the new hard drive in the exact same spot. On this hard drive, there are keys on the SATA power and the SATA data connectors to prevent incorrect placement. So we know that this is the correct way, so both of them need to face down. So we get our old hard drive out, we set it aside, and we put our new hard drive in. Another good way of cloning drives, if you own a SATA docking station, this is probably the best. But in today's video, I'm not going to show you how to do that. I'm going to show you the way of vanilla, which is just plugging in a USB and reinstalling everything. If you do this way, everything will be installed. If you do it this way, nothing will be installed. Simply slide it back in its home and reinsert the 4 Phillips screws. When installing the screws, it's always recommended to install it in a crisscross pattern just to prevent any uneven pressures being on the hard drive. Because again, there is a spinning disc in here. Now everything's installed, we're going to simply flip it over, line it up, and slide it back in the same way it came out. Correct way is having this little trapezoid or this little object facing out, and having this screw hole line up with this tab on the actual chassis. Now that the hard drive is fully installed, we get to put our T8 screws back in their home. One goes over here, one goes over here, and one goes over here. Don't tighten these down too far because you are screwing into plastic, so just don't tighten it super hard. Now for the beauty panel, simply latch it on the back first, place it down, and push to the right. Now you'll need to go to your computer and install the PlayStation 4 firmware. Now that you are on the page in the description, this is the link if you haven't clicked it. You're going to come to this page and you're going to scroll down until you see PS4 reinstallation file. You're going to click it, and then it's going to bring you here, and you're going to put in, say, your downloads file. I've already downloaded it, so I'm not going to download it again. Now that we have our firmware installed, we need to input it to our drive. So we're going to use a flash drive to do that. Plug in your flash drive into your computer, and we need to format it to FAT32. Now that you're here, you're going to see your new volume. You're going to right click it. You're going to click Format, and you click File System FAT32. This is a 16GB drive, so you can do it as FAT32, but exFAT should be fine. So in this particular case, we're just going to use FAT32 just to play it safe, because that's normally what is always recommended. So you're going to click Start and OK to begin the formatting process. You'll see this big message saying format complete. You're going to click OK and close, and you're going to open File Manager. Now that you're here, you're going to right click, click New, Folder, and you're going to name it Update in all capitals. Now you're going to go back to your downloads, get the ps4.pup file, copy it. We're going to go back to our flash drive, go in the Update folder, and paste in that PS4 file. Now that you create this update file, you're going to want to create another file called PS4 in all capitals and click enter, and you want to get this update file and drag it inside this PS4 file. Now that you guys moved it to the folder on the flash drive, you can now eject the flash drive. Now that's all completed, we just have to insert this to the front of our console, and we're going to have to plug it in. Your PS4 is not going to know your wireless controller anymore, so I recommend getting a micro USB cable and plugging it into the front of your console, so you can relearn your cables. Now everything is all plugged in. You're going to just plug it in, the power supply, and press and hold the button until you hear a second beep, and then let go. Now that you guys did that, you're going to see this safe mode option. Press the PS button on your controller. You're going to go down to initialize PS4 and reinstall system software. You're going to click it and you're going to click OK. You're going to see this message saying the PS4 will be initialized and all users and all data will be deleted. Are you sure you want to continue? In our case, we have a brand new hard drive, so we're just going to click yes. Now, as you guys know, we're on the system software update page. Just going to take a bit of time, and then we should have the PS4 firmware installed. And there we go. All back together, all working. We're going to go to storage to confirm our 1 terabyte upgrade is completed. Here we go. Now it's safe to undo this flash drive. We're not going to need it anymore, so we're just going to put it to the side. And we could also unplug our controller now because we have wireless connectivity. Put in a game and see if it works. I have Farming Simulator 17 here. I guess we'll just see if this works, and if it does, that's a win, right? Reading, and there it is. Awesome. And we're gaming. There we go. Sadly, this does put me back at my firmware of it upped me even more. What's a 1202? System information, it's 1202. That's it. It's a little unfortunate. It is what it is. Oh, well, wow, that sucks. Okay. Well, thank you guys so much for watching and kind of seeing what you guys can do with these older PS4 consoles and how to actually get them up to speed nowadays. Again, you could upgrade this to an SSD to a greatly improved speed, but I feel like a 1 terabyte hard drive is a better upgrade, especially when I'm modding this console in the future with a mod chip. Make sure to leave a like on the video if this helped you. Leave a comment if you guys have anything, because I read every single one of my comments. And subscribe to the channel if you guys want to see more content like this. Anyway, guys, take it easy. I'll see you guys next week.